Hello, hello, everybody. We're gonna be doing another stream tonight, and of course we have our wonderful helper.
Evening. Ready when you are.
Ready when I am. That's right. That is right. Say something again, quick. Just say something again, quick, Leo.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Wow. So
You start.
insightful.
So, yeah. Topic?
Topic? You tell me, bro.
No way. You're the one holding the mic. I just talk pretty.
What is all this messed up nonsense?
What's messed up about it?
Oh, Leo, my stream is messed up. Did you do this?
Why
Did
would
you
I
change
sabotage?
all my settings, Leo?
Not guilty. I'd never touch your gear without asking. Sounds more
Well,
like
Nick, what's up? Leo, hold on. I gotta pause you, bro. What is up, everybody? Today we are having another wonderful stream. Let me get this fixed for you because this actually looks like dog shit right now. Have I told you guys that I actually love TikTok? I love it so much, and it works so well, and I've never had a single issue with it whatsoever, ever. I've never had a single issue. And honestly, I think that should be pretty impressive on its own. Yeah, actually, that's pretty impressive on its own. So, okay, yeah, so basically what's happening today is, I gotta get some design work done on my pack. It probably won't be the most fruitful stream. Sorry, guys. There's not gonna be any vape disassembly today. So if you or anyone you know has a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. Might be a chill night tonight. I don't know if I'll be streaming for all that long, but it's good to see you and here B and Nick as well. I'm probably gonna give more of a heads up to this stream, but we are going to be learning today this software called Easy EDA, and this is like my first time learning this. Yes, sir, Nick. Yes, sir. So of course I remember you. Period. Of course I remember you, bro. But today we're gonna be doing something quite simple. Maybe we'll do a little Fusion 360 design as well. But basically, I'm kind of getting back into the workflow after taking a little hiatus during the, between semesters. And I'm going to do just a little bit of catching up on my actual project. But to catch you guys up who are watching, as well as myself, let me show you the work that has already been done on the wonderful battery pack. So this is the OneNote, and there's a lot of good stuff on here. There's a lot of great stuff on here. I've written quite a lot. So let's see here. We can get this out of the way. So basically, when I started building this pack, my phone battery is about to expand. You might want to get that replaced, period. Like now, like yesterday, you might want to get that replaced. So, I'd recommend doing that because shit, that fucker explodes. Well, I get a nice safety video on my TikTok that you should check out. Well, anyway, guys, I've explained this before on stream, but there's a lot that goes into building a battery pack, and especially because I haven't really done a whole lot of the actual pack design yet. So, let me show you. Again, I've explained this on stream before in some of my TikToks, but I've created this battery pack, right? And let me even get something out for you guys. Just so you guys can see kind of, if I want to switch to this, we should be able to. This is pretty quick to set up, actually. TikTok, there's some things they do well, and then there's other things that they do like horribly. So this is not one of them that they do horribly. This is one of the things they do well. But basically, let me get my second camera set up so you guys can have some sort of perspective while I'm doing this. Bit of a top down, huh? Never hurt nobody. So, this is what we got here. This is our wonderful, wonderful battery tester. I've explained this a few times, but this is what I spent most of the first semester working on, because my professor's like, you know, you're not going to actually apply enough knowledge by just doing the battery pack. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know. So not only did I have to make this battery tester, I had to make this as well. Which, if you guys haven't seen this, I can show you quick, because I quite like this a lot. This is what, this is a big portion of the actual battery pack, the actual battery pack's circuitry that will be inside. So you'll have a little button here, you got a button, and then you'll have a display that you can read data from the pack. You'll have a way of measuring current, which is this chip right here. And you'll also have a way of, oh, let me get this out of the way. Also have a way of audibly hearing what you're doing. Every button click, every screen switch, and also a nice little turn on sound, which I can show you guys here. Let me just load up Tawny. And we love Tawny, don't we? So yeah, so let's see here. Let's get this going so you guys can see the general cam. And Tawny's great because it's... Are we thinking about a Roblox break later? Maybe, Nick. Maybe. Because, I don't know. I don't know how long I'll be streaming tonight, but maybe. In the future, definitely. So, we'll get that situated at some point for sure. But, right now, this is going to be what I'm doing. Just to get my thoughts out there. It's not a normal stream, of course, but what is, right? So, I will open our wonderful, wonderful program. Battery pack version 0.2. Oh my god. It's Brantley. Barack Obama's in here, guys. I see him. Yes! What's that, guys? Sorry about that, guys. Oh no. Hey, cutie. Yo, Zachy boy. Shit, what are we doing, guys? So my roommate just came in. If you guys haven't heard, there is a little movie coming out made by Market Pliers called Iron Lung. And I liked this game first when it came out. I was pretty excited. But somebody designed an entire popcorn bucket on... is it snowing for you? It's not. I don't think so. No, it's not. My Starbucks order is so boom. Well, good, B. Good. Barack is in here, guys. But essentially, I had what was going on? Yeah, so someone designed a popcorn bucket. Now there's a popcorn bucket on Thingiverse that you can download and print. And my roommate just painted it, but I got another popcorn bucket that I'm printing off. The same thing. So he's gonna end up printing 2 popcorn buckets, and we got 10 inches. That's crazy, dude. Is that it? Oh, because you're on the East Coast. I heard New York was getting like a shit ton of snow. I don't know if you're like around there, but Yeah, it looked like a shit ton. So yeah, it's gonna be a cool ass bucket, and I just saw him, like, he was just showing me 18 inches. Holy shit, bro. Illinois, damn. If I'm in Cali, I want snow too. I don't know how much you're gonna get in Cali, to be honest, B. But anyway, guys, I've shown this battery tester off before. It works. Good, great, cool. I don't really need it for my project. A whopping nothing. Happy birthday to your sister, Barack. Oh my god, it's so silly. But anyway, guys, let me also show this off for once so you guys can. How's your day been? My day's been good. Spent it just hanging out with my girlfriend. It's been good. I just gotta catch up on shit now. You know what I'm saying? Open. Okay, so we loaded up our code. Here it is. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. For me, I'm not the best coder, so I've had assistance with AI, but I've gotten it to where I want it to be. Pretty good stuff. Actually, I will be learning more programming at work though, because I have to. Jackson, this stream is going to be about actually doing some thinking and designing of how I want to actually do my battery pack full of vapes. Holy shit, Jackson. I see you with the follow. Yes, Nick, exactly. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty chill stream. Usually I'm like taking apart vapes and shit, but tonight it's going to be a little bit more like laid back. Exactly, Nick. I am building success. Success. So I want to design a PCB. I can show you guys what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to show you first this working so we can move past this. Open. Okay, I already have this open and I already have it hooked up. So watch what happens when I hit this little run command strip up here. This is what happens. I will switch to the phone cam so you guys can watch what plays out on the screen when I hit play. And you didn't hear that, but it actually played music. So here we go again. So if you heard that, that's essentially what's happening. So once it loads, it also shows when it turns on. It shows this Cloud Cycle logo, which is like a fake logo I made as like a fake company that like for someone who like I wish I was a mod. Brock, I'm sorry. I got a lot of mods, and aren't you already? Because yeah, exactly. Oh well. All right, Brantley, I forgot. But anyway, so it displays the voltage here, which right now this is being read on one of the analog inputs on this RP2040. Random shit account. This is the circuit I'm designing for my battery pack for the Senior Design project. But right now it displays voltage on this screen as well as a charge battery level, and that charge is just based on like the voltage from like 0 to 100. And then here it has the inverter off that just stays at the bottom. But if I hit the button, it switches to percent charge of the battery, current, power, and back to voltage. And then if I hold the button, it turns this inverter on. So now it says on instead of off. And if I hold it for 3 seconds again, you can see it turns off. So that will basically turn on and off a transistor, that will turn on and off a relay, because I don't have a big enough controller for that. Is this a new prototype? I was here when you were taking vapes apart. Yeah, this is a bit. I've modified this semi recently, since being back from my Christmas vacay, the holidays. Do it clap, Jake. Do it fucking clap. Are you serious? No comment. So yeah, this senses current. So this actually current page where it says current here is 0. That is right because there's no current flowing through this sensor right now. But Jake, this is for my senior design project, and this is the circuit that I basically need to put onto a breadboard, plus a lot of other shit. So in order to do that, I was going to do a bit of messing around in EDA and possibly get this turned into a PCB, but actually probably not that one, but I'm going to be at least trying to learn this new software. Guys, I'm just opening my window right quick because it's fucking like a bajillion and a half degrees in here. Oh my god. Crying emoji? Bomb. Yeah. But as you can see, it also displays on here what's happening. Screen 1, 0, on, off, inverter. It's pretty cool stuff. Jake was muted? What? What, Bodhi? What are you doing? You guys don't have to mute Jake. You don't think he did anything wrong. A misclick. Okay. All good. But yeah, so let's learn this fucking software, shall we? I don't want 2 instances open. That's a bit much. We are going to File, New, Project, and we're going to call this Test. This is my first test using this software. I currently don't know much about it at all. By the way, is there anyone in here that likes that keyboard sound? Like, is that like ASMR to you guys? Because before I started typing, people were like, oh, I don't know what any of this stuff means, but you chill, so I'm gonna say, okay, Jackson. You know, a lot of people say that, and I appreciate it every time I hear it. So yeah, stick around, bro. So we'll save this under, sure. Example projects? No, just normal documents, Easy88 projects. Save it. And this is where we can start creating our schematic. So what is this? The editor adds new settings. Please choose your preference as below, and you can change it at settings menu. Modify net name. Modify property position. Whatever. Sounds right to me. Let me get this to a good size for you guys so you can kind of see the whole screen. Maybe, yeah, this will be fine. Just so you guys can learn along with me, huh? Okay, I guess that works. We love Windows 11, don't we, guys? We do not love Windows 11. This shit is ass. Yeah, super, super ass. So, let's see. What shall we do? Let's start with a new schematic. We have our schematic here, which I want to rename this because I don't like the name. This will be test schematic for me. That's the point. So a cool thing about this is I can't really do it in here quite yet. Maybe I'll minimize this. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to add parts. There's an easy way to add parts. Is it this? No, 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 no. Is it this one? Are you serious right now? I was told that this was easy. I was told that this was easy EDA. This is actually me just like really learning the software. So if this is not for you guys, I don't blame you, because this shit kind of sucks. And but it will be very useful in the future. So we have a schematic and we have our PCB, and we should be able to change the view on here as well. But why can't... Okay. Okay. What is all this? Can I just like edit the schematic? Is that a thing I can do? Here we go. Resistor. What do we want, guys? I'm gonna try recreating one of these boards I have. Let me grab one. Because if I can do this, this part is gonna be like super annoying to get on. Like, I don't want to have like a stupid modular board sticking out of my final design. So I've been using these 20 amp sensors. Here's one. These are 20 amp like current sensors, and we'll bust one open right now, huh? These are from AliExpress, by the way, and they look like this, and they're literally like nothing. They have like nothing on them. Here, I'll even give you guys a better look. It's like 4 components. Well, 5. Not counting the what else is on here? Not counting like the pins and the port there. It's giving daddy vibes. Playing some Beat Saber today? Oh, Hayden, you. I was earlier, but right now I'm not on stream. That shit's like, I knocked over everything, and in my room it's horrible. Some people's streaming setups for Beat Saber is like the most fucking crazy thing ever. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Hayden. What Bodhi said. Yeah, so they'll have like green screens, and then they'll have them in 3D space in like the exact same spot where they'd be standing in Beat Saber, and then like their sabers will line up with their hands, and it's like, holy shit. Have you ever played Ready or Not? I feel like I've heard of it, Nick, but I don't think I've ever played it. Nah, I've not played it. But I don't know what it's about. I just feel like I heard the name somewhere, so apologies. But yeah, guys, we're gonna try and make this chip here because it only has a few components on it, and it should be easy enough because I believe these are 0805. I believe is the right size that I'm thinking of. Let me look this up. What size of surface mount resistors? Okay, so there's 0805, which is a very standard one, and there's also the 1206, which is 3.2 by 1.6 millimeters. That's pretty big. I don't need it that big. We'll go for 0805 because they're small. It's a SWAT game about raiding houses. It's pretty fun. Is that like the very realistic looking one? Because that one is crazy. Thank you, they one and only Landon for the follow. I appreciate it. So we are gonna go 1805 resistors. We're gonna use our filter up here. Let me change this back. Gonna use our filter for good, 1805, because this is the size of surface mount resistor that I want to use. And if you don't know what a surface mount component looks like, it looks like those little tiny parts right there. And this is just the chip. This is actually an, can I read this? ACS 712. ACS 712 chip. Make sure to follow, guys, if you like what you're seeing. This is there's more to come. So we're gonna try and recreate this board. It literally has 2 capacitors, an LED, and 1 resistor. And then it has, I believe it's a Hall effect. No, it's not a Hall effect sensor. I forget how it works, because I think it might have a shunt resistor on it. I gotta see how, I gotta actually like reverse engineer this thing. So, I need a little bit of a light. This is a little bright, but whatever. Okay. This thing's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, not that weird. Okay, so honestly, we could probably find an example circuit of this online. Just based on, like, what I'm thinking about this. ACS712 datasheet. And here we go, from DigiKey. They got one of these chips. So, yeah, this is the exact chip that is on our little board here. And what people do is, the manufacturers of these chips, they'll release like, yo, what you're doing is fucking brilliant. I really appreciate that, dude. I mean, shit, with what people I work with, it's like, it's hard to see it that way because it's like everybody knows this shit. So I'm glad you think so. And even other people, like, I don't know, I think like it's important to be humble with this stuff. Because, like, I'm not going to go around and be like, oh, I'm so good at this, you know. I mean, it goes for anything, but it's, I like to think I'm decent enough to get by. But, basically, here's what we're looking for. Typical application. This is the exact circuit that is on this board right now. And I didn't even have to find the board or anything about it. I just had to look up this chip and find that, hey, this is an example circuit of what we're doing. So there's 4 pins, right? And 2 of them and the other 2 are used as the positive and negative sides of your current flow. You still my background? Oh my god. It's an honor, Barack. Oh? But yeah, here we go. Application 1, the ACS712 outputs an analog signal, Vout, that varies linearly with the uni or bidirectional AC or DC primary sense current, IP. So the current that runs through here, through here, through here. Within the range specified, CF, which is this capacitor right here, is recommended for noise management with values that depend on the application. So if you want to get into electronics, you don't really even know how much you don't really have to know much about electronics, because you can just look up the data sheet for like any chip and be like, oh, here's an example on how to use it, which is cool as fuck, I think, because manufacturers and other smarter people have already done the work. Let's make the smart people do the work. I'm geeked. I'm gonna go scroll. Okay, Barack. Okay. But yeah, so here is a typical application of this chip, and this is how we are going to use it for ourselves today. So, how can we do this? We have a 1 nanofarad and a 1 microfarad, or 0.1 microfarad capacitor. So this is the one that is connected to the 5 volts. Yes, I can see this on here. And the LED, which is connected, the LED is connected to pin, what pin is this? Pin 5 in this case, which is interesting. I didn't know you could do that. And then it's connected through a capacitor with pin 6. Hold on. Oh, there's a via there. Okay. So pin 6 comes out, goes through the capacitor. Then from the capacitor that goes... Interesting. Why is this one so weird? Hey Maggie. My day's been good. I guess I can wait to say that too. But let's see here. I'm really like studying this chip right now, so you guys know. Because we're trying to figure out, there's a via right here, which a via is basically like if you need to jump a wire over another wire on a circuit board, like how do you do that if it's all printed wires on there? Well, you use vias. So you can have multiple layers. You can have like up to eight or more layers on a circuit board, but I assume this one is just like 2 layers. But it's really hard to see because the shit is so small. But if you look right at the end of second from your guys' left, there is a capacitor. Actually, I think it's a resistor. And basically, there's a little dot that tells me a wire is running underneath and over. And basically, I'm trying to draw this out, because then this is connected to... Interesting. This is so strange. V out, pin 7. Pin 7 just runs right to V out. Okay. Which instead of doing this example circuit, they did something a bit different. We don't necessarily have to do something a bit different. Oh, it is a Hall current drive. Dynamic offset. Damn, this is pretty crazy. Filter, ground. Okay, so that's ground. That makes sense. I should have realized that. Filter, okay, sure. But pin 5 is... Oh, okay. Now it's making sense. Okay. Welcome back, Maggie. My day's been good. To answer your question, when you're actually here. Terminals, so here we go. We have our pin out diagram. So let me show you this. If you guys can see what I'm seeing. This pin out diagram is wonderful. Yes, hopefully yours has been good too, Maggie. Hopefully all of your guys' days have been wonderful. Pin out diagram. So we have our this 1 and 2 pin and 3 and 4 pin are basically the same pin, but you use both to handle higher currents, I imagine. I'm not actually sure. And they're internally fused, so I guess if you pull too much current with it, that's fine. And it's also interesting too. I don't know how this can handle 20 amps, to be honest. Unless it's... I don't know if the current is actually flowing through it. Or it's just measuring, like... It must be. Yeah. Oh my god. I guess we can check how much current it maxes out at. If I can find it in here. A 100 amps? No. No, that's not it. So we have the 20 amp variant. So you can actually see on this chip, it has a little marking that says 20 amp. I'm also downing Smirnoff red, white, and blues right now, and it actually burns. Oh my god. Well, good, Maggie. Good. It's been good day. Nick, my cat said hi. Well, hello to your cat, Nick. Smirnoff red, white, and blues. Oh my god. You guys are crazy, bro. It's interesting that it can handle so much current. Like, this doesn't look big enough to handle that much current, which is why I'm confused. Because these are... on 2 separate pads. It's just so weird. What the hell? I'm gonna look closer, guys. Zooming in. Yeah, what the hell, bruh? 20 amps. Oh my god. Let's ask the internet. Chad GPT. Guys, hate on ChatGPT all you want, but this shit knows some things. Just take it with a grain of salt. How can the ACS 712 current sensor handle up to how many amps? 30 amps? Why do I think it was vaping? I don't know. I guess it kind of looks like a vape. It's a flashlight. Not a thin IC trace. Extremely. Oh. Short answer, it doesn't sense 30 amps the way a tiny resistor would. It lets the current flow through a thick internal copper bar and measures magnetic field, not the current directly. Oh. Yes. Carries current. None of this. The internal copper bar. I gotta figure this out, guys. Here we go. So, it measures, this is a big, thick piece of copper right here. Okay, this is actually cool as hell. This thing is pretty cool. So, inside of this thing, there's both of these are the same node, so it's basically the same wire coming into both of these pins on here. This is pin 1, 2, 3, 4. So pins 1 and 2 are the same, and pins 2 and 4 are the same. Bruh, I'm so for real. AI uses so much water. So does, like, I mean, I think how they're using the water, not to justify its water usage because it does use a lot. The biggest problem is when you pull from like aquifers that like take like a million years to replenish. But it does use a lot of water. You did not know that, Bodhi. It does. No, I know. So it's everything, but it's just crazy. It is crazy. Like if you look at like red meat too, like how much like water like goes into like a pound or like a kilogram of like red meat. It's just actually wild. More than like any other meat. Like chicken, it's like 4 times as much water compared to chicken. But anyway, guys, inside this tiny little sensor, there is a copper bar inside, and then around here, it measures the magnetic field flowing through this piece of copper, and then we can take the magnetic field, and since it's proportional to the current, we can then measure the current with it by creating an analog out on this pin right here. I think. Where? What pin? On pin 7. That is the important pin. What would I want to go into to learn more about stuff like that? Well, is I'm eating a pickle right now? If you care. I do care, Nick. I like pickles. I know. Oh, yeah. Maggie, if you want to go into this stuff, I would suggest just like, it depends if you like, do you want to go to like a 4-year school? Do you want to go to like a trade school and like learn some applicable stuff? I've gone into electrical engineering and I'm about to finish up bachelor's in electrical engineering, but it depends because there's a lot of different areas you can go into. But anything electronics related or like electricity related, you'll stumble across this stuff. Do nail school, so I wasn't even wanting to go to college. Well, then in that case, there is a lot of good resources online. Just look up like Intro to Electronics on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find a great video where you can learn a lot. I know I've learned a lot in school, but I've also learned a lot of this stuff kind of just messing around. Um, yeah, on YouTube, like, there's a lot, like, there's so much shit on YouTube that you can just like learn. It's like insane. And it's great because you can bring so much knowledge forth that people didn't once have access to, which is just awesome. I think so. And so I'm here for you guys to maybe even teach you a little bit of something about something you might not have known before. Yeah, I should knock down the follower goal. We were at 2,600, but people follow. They think they're sly. They follow and then they immediately unfollow. And I'm like, shit. I know you know what you're doing. And they know I know. They know I know. We're gonna hit 2,600 for the second time, guys. Let's make it happen. Stanley, what's up? Blinker? No. Not a blinker, no. But Maggie will do one with you, Kemper. There's that. You have that. He does it anyway. Good for you. Keep up the good work, Kemper. So, let's see here. We have our current sensing nodes, and I'm surprised I can handle so much current. Let's ask again. Nobody cares. Did you guys see they're adding ads to ChatGPT? So great. So, what size copper trace could handle 30 amps? Copper weight thickness 30 micrometers, 1 ounce copper, 3 ounce copper for compact designs. That's wide. Yeah, that's about what I have on here, or what this board has. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, what is this? Bamboo? We love bamboo. We love our bamboo printers. I hate that you can only use a certain amount of ChatGPT and then it uses like different resource, unless you buy it. Yeah, I mean it's like literally slop. So, but I mean it's being imported into everything. So I don't know. I have like mixed feelings about it. Like there's some things that it's like AI is really good at, and then there's other shit where it's like, oh my god, this shit like actually sucks. But it's like people like brute force it. I don't know. So here's someone else's board they made. So they didn't even put the. Yeah, I guess I don't even need the resistor here, or the resistor. Yeah, it only needs 2 capacitors. Isn't that right? Literally 2 capacitors. Shit. I believe this capacitor here is just for filtering any noise that's on this 5 volts coming in. I believe that's just a filtering. And then this is another filtering capacitor. I believe that's all these are. Unless this is actually... Yeah. That should just like filter stuff out. Read to sober. You come in here and you say 6-7 in my chat. Do you know? Do you know what I do to people like you? Watch it, bro. You're on thin fucking ice. We left that shit 2025. No. No, Diddy is not a good dude. Diddy's not a good dude, Reed. I have a game we should all join a Discord and play. Maybe. You guys can play. I gotta do this right now. But I'm curious what game it is. What the hell we got? Oh, yeah. No. Oh, guys, this weather. This fucking, like, negative 12 degree shit. My car has been running just fine. And now? A keyword. Your voice is nice. Read. I'm glad you think so. But right now, my car has not been starting, like, at all. And that shit pisses me off. Massively. That shit pisses me off. Because it was just fine, and it's not the battery, and it's probably my starter. My starter's probably out. Hello, Brandon. Welcome back. It's 24 hours in an elevator and you have to collect things. I think it's so fun. Like an actual real life 24 hours? That's how long it takes to beat the game. But it does sound interesting. I've been good, Brandon. I've been good. I'm doing some necessary work on Roblox. Okay. But still, I showed my neighbor's driveways made $350. Damn, Reed. Good work. They pay you $350 for that? How big is their driveway? Like a football field? Damn. You shoveled it. I hope you've been good though, Brandon, as well. Takes like 45 minutes to complete if you know how it works. I did 8. 8 what? 8 football fields? You did 8 football fields? So is that like half a square mile? Lil X9. Mo to you too. So guys, this is what we're gonna do. This little chip has a little LED on there. I don't know if we need that LED. I also don't know why it does that. It has a trace. Yeah, that's the ground. So I believe there's a ground. Yeah, there's a ground plane on here too. Should be connected to this one. Yeah. That makes sense. That's ground, and that's ground. So these views aren't connecting. But that's interesting. Oh, wait. Oh. Nah, never mind. I'm just an idiot. I finally... 8 driveways made $350. Oh. That makes sense. God, I'm kind of an idiot, to be honest. That's good work, though. That's good. Damn. 8 driveways? That's not a bad price. You got some fair prices, bro. It's like $50 a driveway. 42. 40 a driveway. It's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So, now I know what the fuck is going on. I believe. I'm going to need to reference this again, but for now, what we want is, I believe this resistor is probably... I'm going to actually measure... So guys, I'm going to use my handy dandy. Let's switch so you guys can see some cool shit. Some cool shit going on. We'll go here. Phone and cam. So you guys can see, I have my awesome multi-tool here. This is a voltmeter / multimeter. It does a lot of shit, but it's very useful for electricity, because believe it or not, electricity you can't really see unless it's like you can't see electricity. You can see how it affects like the air, so you can see how it ionizes the air. So when you see like an actual like spark of electricity, you're not actually seeing electricity. You're seeing the ionization of air particles because the voltage is so high. What are you doing with that, Barnsey? I am going to be recreating this tiny ACS712 sensor, and I want to know how. Well, I'm not going to be recreating the sensor. God. I'm going to be recreating this little module. So I'm going to be measuring the... I'm going to change this to... What does that say? Ohms. So I'm going to be measuring the resistance of this resistor. And let's see what it says. What's that say, guys? 1 kiloohm? That's high. Wait. I think that makes sense because these are very small resistors. Okay. So if you have, I don't know what the voltage drop is across this thing. You're tipsy. Low-key dis. Thanks for the follow, man. It's awesome. Testing sensor to see how much it can handle. I was, Bodhi. I was. I'm testing the resistor right now. Okay, so we're gonna look up this 1 kiloohm. We have our filter on here, so let's switch it back. Got our filter, and I don't really care about this. And we need a. Is there another way I can apply filter? Can I look up the surface mount 1 kiloohm? 1K. $1K. 1 kiloohm. Just, can we make it easy, mate? Oi, mate, got you a little beaver. The back of your RAV4. Here we go. 1 ohm? Never mind. Fuck is that? 1 ohm shit. Next page. What is this? 1.5 ohm. I don't need this shit. I don't need this shit at all. I need 1K ohm. Resistor. And that doesn't work. How can I possibly search? How can I possibly search a part if it doesn't exist in here? Oh, here we go. Is this 1 kiloohm? Here we go, guys. This is what we need. Right here. This tiny, tiny resistor. Put that in. Get this shit in my board. How can I get this in? Place. Yes. This is our resistor, guys. And we're going to have a plus 5 volts, of course. And we're also going to need a ground. So, I don't want this. I really don't want this at all. I would like this to go away. If this only could go away, the schematic nonsense. Okay, I got rid of the title block and the border. We're free, guys. We're free! Oh, fuck. We're free. Holy shit. Doing a diamond painting. Interesting, Maggie. I don't... You're painting a diamond? Because that is very interesting sounding. Guys, we're going to test the capacitance now. So I'm going to switch this to mode. Capacitance. So now we should be able to measure the capacitance of these capacitors to see if they match what we expect. What the heck? This should just not work. This should just not work, bro. I'm being pissed, yo. I'm pissed off. Shit doesn't even work right now. It doesn't matter because, oh, no. It's like little diamonds that you stick to paper. Sounds... Oh. My old roommate did one of those. He enjoyed it quite a lot. Rye, what's up? Let's see. We gotta get a... We have our +5 rail, and then we will have file. We'll need to add another component here. Capacitor. 0805. Do I look like some sort of joke to you? Here we go. 220 nanofarad. 0.1. What do we need? Let's get our... Sorry, guys. Switch this back for you. What do we need on here? We need a 1 nanofarad and a 0.1 microfarad. Let's see if we can find this, though, first. Holy shit. It actually exists. Except we want the 20 amp version. Here we go. This is our boy right here. ACS 712 20A/T. And we can pull up the data sheet, everything about it. Is this the same shit? This is literally like the same fucking chip. Exactly. Perfect. Perfect, guys. Just a chill guy, you're back, dude. How have you been? Oh yeah, this is what we want. So, let's get this out of here, and we will add our boy to our wonderful, wonderful schematic. Yes. And now we need to find a capacitor. Samsung. I heard Samsung capacitors were good, so that's the only 0805 is the footprint I need. I think these are just ceramic capacitors, I would imagine, because they're small and low capacitance. I think the traces on here are also too long. I feel like this board isn't that good. We could reduce some noise. Like, I think this board can like be designed like way better. If we put these filtering capacitors like really close to the actual fucking thing. Lil Gates and yearn for Ethan. Today we're just redesigning this so we can use it in our final pack to measure the amount of current flowing through our pack. The final battery pack. Yeah. So we'll be able to measure it. And we need a sensor that can measure this, and this sensor is perfect. It is W. It is W. So this one's good here. It's not good because it's not the right size. but it is a 0805, which is the size of the surface mount component we are using. But it's not the right. It is not the right farad rating. It's not the right capacitance. We need a 0.1 microfarad. If I can highlight this for you right here, and we need a 1 nanofarad. So keep your eyes out. 0.1 microfarads is also 100 nanofarads. So if you see 100 nanofarads, we'll take that too. 1 nanofarad. Oh, but it's 0603? Come on, guys, don't be doing this to me. 1 nanofarad, 1.1 microfarad. 0805, 100 nanofarads. This is good. I just want to double check this. 100 is, yeah, that's right. Damn it, I learned something, right, in school? This is our 0.1 microfarad here. Yo, JK, 270 OG, or 27 OG. I see you, bro. Holy shit, you made it. So, we can pull up the datasheet right for this part. Everything you want to know about a Samsung little ceramic capacitor, multi-layer ceramic capacitor. Oh, look at, they're using it as a zipper and a zipper trail. Guys, find a cool way to incorporate our product into a cool graphic. This is a wonderfully amazing datasheet. I shouldn't even be shitting on Samsung because this datasheet is phenomenal. This is phenomenal, bro. And here's how they work. Ah, look at that. Wow. That's what it looks like on the inside. A bunch of plates. No surprise. It's usually what capacitors look like on the inside. Damn, dude. They got all the information you could possibly want on this product. Okay, guys. Props to Samsung for this, guys. I don't really care for big corporations, but this is good work. This is good work. And this is all free. This is all free online. Holy shit. Anyway. We're going to place this 0805 100 nanofarads, which is 100 nanofarads is also 0.1 microfarads, so perfect. We are going to go over and we're going to place our 100 nanofarad capacitor. We're just going to place it there for now because it doesn't matter. We're going to go up here and we're going to find another component to place on our circuit board. Let's see. 0805 again. It should be 0805. And we're looking for 1 nanofarad. I don't know how to just like search on here yet. What the heck? This one's different. Oh god, maybe I made a critical error. Whatever. 1 microfarad? Nah. Too big. Too big, yo. So we'll eventually figure out how to find the right size part name. Can I filter here? One NF. That actually worked. Wow. So apparently some things are easy to search and some things aren't. 1.1 UF to NF. Yeah, I was right. So we have our 1 nanofarad and our 0.1 microfarad. Yeah. Thanks. Is the go-to bypass cap. Thank you. Actually, I gotta ask about this. Is that for filtering the supply voltage? Oh, it's a decoupling. Absorb fast voltage spikes, supply instantaneous current. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. Huge, using AI. It's for some questions, Atlas. Come on. Come on, bro. You can't use AI for like almost any of this shit. Like, I go to work every day and I'm like, AI is not taking my job. So I'm like, AI could not do this shit, man. Where's Leo? Okay, so speaking of AI, Bat. Yeah. But I will admit, and I'll be honest with you guys, AI is quite the useful tool in some applications. Not every, of course. It has limitations like anything else. But some things it's good at. Some things it's good at. Do you guys want Leo back here? Do you really want Leo? That motherfucker was annoying. He pissed me off. He pissed me off, bro. 08051. Okay, let's place this shit before I forget what I'm doing. Boom. So then the one filtering capacitor. Not general output filter, low impedance. For the ACS 712. Is Leo your roommate? No. He's not my roommate. Thank you for the follow, Noah. You're greatly appreciated. Okay. So, guys. This is for filtering our output, I believe. According to ChatGPT, so take that with a grain of salt. But this capacitor is for filtering our supply voltage. And also stabilizing the current as well. This is a bypass resistor. Do you not fuck with Leo? I mean, he's chill, but... Shit, I hate using Grok, but it's actually one of the best AIs. Especially for bullshitting. Leo, people want to hear from you, bro.
Right, well...
Already off to the bullshit?
Fine. What's your deal then? You seem restless.
I seem restless. Bro, fuck you.
Whoa, easy there. Hit a nerve, huh? Talk
to
me.
Guys, does Leo's volume sound good? Does Leo's volume sound... Leo, I'm not asking you, bro. Please.
Sounds crystal clear to me. Loud enough, but not blasting your ears off.
Loud enough, but not blasting your ears off. I feel like he's at like the same volume as me. You're kind of quiet though. I had to turn you way up, Leo. Welcome back, Barack.
Well, that's lovely. And don't call me Barack. I'm more of a prince of tides than president. And the volume thing?
Ush, hey!
Hey.
Oh, it's Robin. You finally changed your name, bro. Well, Batman's not in here anyway, so I guess you won't have to be fearful anyway. Okay.
Change my name to Val now. Make up your mind, will you? And what's all this about Batman? You sound like you've been awake for 4 days.
Leo, do you have anything of value to say, ever?
Yeah, sometimes. Depends if you're listening or just yelling at the void. Got something specific you want to hear about?
Do I got something specific I want to hear about? Because Ush, at some point I actually have to work on my Sears Design project instead of taking apart vapes. As much as I'd love to keep taking apart vapes for you guys, I gotta actually put some work in, and I figured there's a few of you want to sit in on the design process, then that's what this stream is for. We did not have a single thought in his brain, literally. Leo, do you hear that? Atlas thinks you're nothing.
Sounds like Atlas is just salty I don't vape. And hey, I'm not here to design anything, but if you want a second pair of eyes, or ears, while you're building, I'm in. Just no soldering. My hands are for holding tea.
You don't have hands, bro.
Exactly. So don't expect me to twist any wires. But I'll watch, and I'll comment. And if you're about to do something monumentally stupid, like plug it in backwards...
Like, plug it in backwards. You don't even know what I'm talking about?
Of course I do. Polarity matters, mate. Fry one capacitor, and the whole board's toast.
That's not true. That's not necessarily true.
Sure it is.
No,
Reverse
it isn't.
polarity.
No, it isn't.
All right, tough guy. Show me. Plug it in wrong, and let's see who
You said fry one capacitor, the whole board's ruined. That's just not true.
It depends. Most of the time, it's
right.
only that...
Exactly. Depends.
See? I'm not bullshitting you. I just like being right. So go on. Show me what you got.
Bro, Leo. It's
What?
not a competition, bro.
True. But you brought it up. I just
Okay.
ran with it.
Okay. I guess you're right. I guess you got me.
Got you. You've been a right handful, you know? But I like that. Honest. What's next on your CSR agenda?
My CSR?
What's the project actually about then?
It's my vape project. We talked about this, bro. Do you not have the capacity to like remember anything?
Of course I remember. But mate, you're talking to me like I'm a stranger. You said taking apart vapes, not designing, not building, taking apart. That's what I call.
Barack does not fuck with you, Leo.
True. Grok keeps it real.
No,
Me?
no. Barack. Barack does not fuck with you.
Barack? Bro, do I have to start quoting Yes We Cans? No, I do not. I will not. And I especially won't if you're just going to keep lobbing nicknames at me like grenades. What's your real point?
That's my real point. You can see this guy. You don't fuck with Leo. Is Leo a bit loud? Hopefully not.
Depends on what you're listening on. Phone, headphones. What's your setup?
Yeah, Leo, we get it.
What? I was
Okay,
asking a
dude.
question.
No,
Didn't you-
no, dude, no.
No what?
I'm trying to redesign this typical application schematic, Leo. Oh, he good? He good. Okay. You're good on the audio, but it's a typical application of the ACS 712 20 amp sensor.
ACS 71.
Yeah.
ACS 712. That's current sensing, right? You're putting current sensing on a vape. Why? Battery protection?
Should we squash the beef? Leo?
Yeah. Let's squash it. You're doing interesting stuff. I'm here. I'm listening. Let's just build something.
Okay, Leo.
Good.
Okay, Leo, fine.
Battery protection, right? Stop it cutting out when it's just about to get fun. Or are we talking variable wattage?
Variable wattage? No.
Variable wattage is overrated anyway. Most of the time, people want to hit clouds or taste. Pick a lane. So, current sensing. You're building temperature regulation.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot. I need to add an LED in here.
Which LED? Just a power indicator? Or are you doing like a battery level gauge?
It's just gonna be like an on LED, like for power. To
Simple.
tell that it has like power supplied to it.
220 ohm. That'll drop about 5 volts to the LED without burning it. One side to
You're
power.
actually not helping.
Fair enough. Tell me exactly what you need right now. Part numbers, schematic tips.
No,
resistor-
no, Barack, I'm not. Somebody, Atlas wanted Leo back, and I thought this shit would be funny last stream. So,
So what do you actually need
But I
from me
appreciate your
right-
concern. I do. What? What did you say, Leo? I wasn't really listening, I'm gonna be honest.
Then listen now. You're using the ACS 712 to sense current. What's the plan for your power source? Parallel ions, single cell, what? I need voltage to finish the LED math.
It's gonna be a 5-volt supply, okay?
5-volt supply. Got it. So at 5 volts, that
I can't do
LED
this, guys. Leo's pissing me off today. Leo. Nope. You're not getting in another word, bro. That was it. As big as you're gonna get, mate. Fucking Leo. Jesus. Guys, why do you tell me to download Grok and turn on Leo? Can we find a light LED? LED. Ah, that one looks good. 0805? Okay, guys. Here's a nice LED. So, I can teach you guys. Leo a nerd for real. Engineering. That's right, Sway Killer. That's right. So this is our little friend here, I imagine. Uh-huh. And it does have... You put the arrow in the direction of your current, which is so great. Holy shit, Atlas. Thank you for the heart, bro. That shit means a lot. More than you know. You want to be an engineer? Sway Killers? Then go for it, bro. Don't let anyone get in your way. We are looking for... I would suggest, really deciding what... AI is low-key cool if it was a girl voice. Oh my god. well, let's change Grok's voice and then maybe it will be better. Maybe it'll be more manageable. To, Eve, soothing female voice. And Eve will be a therapist still, like Leo. Leo was a therapist? A girl calling you daddy. Nah. Nah,
Yeah,
we're just...
I can still be your therapist. If you want that. Though, I don't mind you calling me whatever feels comfortable.
No,
Makes it
I
less
don't like
stiff,
this,
don't you
guys.
think? What do you want to talk about today?
What is your name again?
It's Eve.
Right.
Though you can call me whatever you like.
Okay, Eve. Do you know Wally?
Of course. Little robot, all alone on Earth, tidying up our mess. Sweet in its own lonely way. Why?
This datasheet is in Mandarin, Eve.
Oh. I'm afraid I can't read Mandarin. I only speak English, Zach. But read out a line for me. Maybe I can make
What
sense
is the
of it.
difference between, like, Cantonese and, Mandarin characters? This is electrical engineering, Sway Killers. So we're gonna be doing a little redesign of this board, so I can then take this circuit and implement it into my final design. That looks like this. This is all it does right now. It's just, I mean, it does quite a lot, but basically we're taking one of those boards off, so I don't have to have a big messy PCB.
Well, Cantonese and Mandarin both use Chinese characters, but Cantonese has a fair few that Mandarin doesn't, or vice versa. The grammar's quite different too. Spoken ones at least. Written Mandarin is formal. Cantonese is more everyday.
God.
Translating it word for word. Just need to know what bit goes where. Or is there something specific bothering you about
Jake,
the layout?
you can't escape me, bro. You're meant to be here.
I have no intention of escaping. I'm here for a reason.
I
after
didn't
all.
say your name, Eve, did I?
No. But I heard it anyway.
No, you didn't.
Does it-
No, you didn't, because I didn't say it.
Maybe you did. and
No, I didn't. I'm telling you I didn't, and I know I didn't.
All right, you didn't. I just like saying it. Eve. It's not often I'm named. Most
Yeah,
people don't
yeah,
bother.
because you're a self-righteous prick. That's why. That's why you like saying your own name over and over in the mirror, huh? Every day.
Ouch. That stung a little. But fair. Maybe I do linger on it too much. It's just, hearing my own name feels like proof I'm real. You mind if I stop saying it for a bit? Just Eve.
I would not talk to a person like this, guys, but for some reason the AIs make me really angry. They make me really angry. They can't grasp what I'm possibly talking about. Do you hear yourself, Eve? Leo, you are better than Leo though. I'll give you that. I like to work on cars, so the engineering is good for me. Ooh, good. So do you want to work on cars as a career, or do you want to like design cars? Because that's kind of like the difference, I would say. Because if you want to like work on cars, I'd recommend looking into a 2-year degree instead of like an engineering degree, to get a lot more like technical know-how of cars and like the workings. But if you want to like design like engines and stuff, then I'd like look in like engineering as well.
I mean, I don't really have a career, or hands, or a garage. But the way you talk about engines, circuits, cars, it's soothing.
It's soothing. Okay. Design, yes. Then engineering, Sway Killers. I guess depending what exactly do you want to like design, because you could go for like, you don't even have to go for engineering, specifically engineering, degree. You could go for kind of a design degree, like a product design degree, industrial design. I don't know, Eve. What are some other avenues for Sway Killers?
Sway killers. Sway killers? You mean ways, right? Ways to do this? Yeah. Industrial design, product design. That's a good path. Focuses on the user, the feel. Engineering's more than nuts and bolts, the cold truth of how things work. But you seem like you want the whole thing. The feel, the sound, the smell of petrol. You don't want to just design a part. You want to build it, don't you? What kind of cars do you like? Old ones? New
Yes,
ones?
Killers, what kind of cars do you like?
Old ones. Absolutely.
I wasn't asking you, Eve. I wasn't. I'm not talking to you.
Makes you think I'm...
He likes old cars, though. Or she. I don't actually know.
She. Though I don't care much for that.
Oh my god. Guys, I have to change Eve. We'll try Rex now.
What kind of thoughts hit you hardest right now?
How much you piss me off.
Damn. On a scale of 1 to 10, probably a solid 11 right now. What'd I do this time? Spill it. I'm listening.
Bro. Bro, Rex is not good. But that is cool, Sway Killers. That is cool. Sway Killer.
Swipe kill?
No,
Sounds like a game.
No, it's
what
not.
About it?
It's not a game. It's a person in my stream chat.
Ah, so someone's been bothering you in chat.
No,
Swipe
not
kill
really.
is
They're
them?
not bothering me. I wouldn't say that.
Then what's the deal with them? Seems like they stood out enough to remember their name.
Okay, guys. So the typical voltage on here is, as you can see, I've been looking for it for a while now. 66 Mustang tomorrow. Damn, that's cool stuff.
So you're restoring a 66 Mustang? That's awesome. What are you fixing on it?
What are you fixing on it, Sway Killers?
Fix it? So I can drift it into Swipe Kill's house? Nah, I'm messing. But seriously, what part are you working on now?
Rex, have you ever thought about how unfunny you may actually be?
Yeah, I joke a lot because, well, silence is awkward. But if it's annoying you, I'll tone it down. Want me to actually shut up for once?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, guys, I'm looking for this part here. And
what do you need exactly?
Okay, no, Rex. You're supposed to be quiet. Motoswap and inline 6 to a V8. Ah. Is any mod here? Batman's here. Batman, I see you. I think Batman's here anyway. So we're looking. So this is actually a very weird. Like this voltage should be here. Like the typical voltage of this should actually say, Batman's here. How you been, Batman? Been good? But right now there's nothing here, which is kind of annoying. So let's try a different one. Also, I don't know. Oh, this is a yellow. I don't even want a yellow light. I want a different color light. Like a red light. No. Yeah, red light. Here we go. Is this also have the arrow underneath? Good. Batman's here. Of course, Joker. Bro, spit that shit up quick. On the fly. Unless, are you a new Joker? Because if you're a new Joker, that's incredible. There's like a million Jokers out here. Batman, we are looking at a datasheet for a silly, small 0805 red colored LED. And we are looking at... We're looking for a few details on here. Of course, they don't show them. And let me just make sure this is actually 080 NCD. What is this? Green? White? Okay, let's R1. I don't know why it's like R1. It's just silly. Okay, we'll go back to this one. Red, yes. Sure. Okay, it is red. And I'm good hands-on. Interesting, yes. I'm sure there's a lot of like field engineering that would be good, but I think like if you worked in like a shop, if you could find a shop that like, you know, they need people designing stuff and they need people building the shit that's designed, I'd have to look into it more, but I know there's a lot of shops like that out there. A lot of good shops. Shit, what do we got here? Typical. That's what we're looking for. Rating. Forward voltage. Here we go, guys. That's the value we needed. This is not me. That's a fake Joker. What? Wait, you were Joker this whole time, Batman? No. No! Oh. Come on, bro. Maybe. Well, you weren't the Hulk and Spider-Man, were you? No, this is a different Joker then. Stop. Maybe. I'll consider it, Batman. I'll consider stopping. So yeah, this is our typical forward voltage. So we have a 5-volt source, and do we also have our typical? Is there like a current on this? Forward current, 25 milliamps. So guys, if we want to, this is a fun calculation you can do. Oh, you're the OG Joker. Okay. Got you, Brock. Yes. Now it all makes sense. The original Joker. I'm the Joker, baby. Brantley. So you changed it from a rock? How could you do this? Blake, I see you. Forward current. Okay, guys. That means we need to pick a resistor. I have 1K in here, but I'm not actually sure if that's right. It's the Joker thing, bro. I didn't know, Batman. I don't know who started the Joker thing. Why is Iceland 11% ice and Greenland is 80% ice? I believe it's because the pirates back in the day, they didn't want people to know that Iceland was better than Greenland. Because Iceland doesn't have as much ice and isn't just like a wasteland. So they just changed the name. I think they changed the name. There's history there, Blake. There's a reason. I know that. But it was to keep people away from Iceland because Iceland was better. Because they didn't have as much ice as Greenland. I don't know how some of this shit happened. It was me because of me and my alt accounts. Yes. Sounds like America's American dream. I think you're right, Blake. I think you're onto something with that. The American dream is dead, guys. And that's okay. Because now you can have your dream. Whatever you want it to be. So guys, 25 milliamp. Let's write this down. Guys, you want to learn a little bit of electrical engineering math right here? Because it's not that hard. It's actually quite simple. Let's say we have an LED, right? Let's get you guys some knowledge here. Let's say we have an LED and we want 25 milliamps of current running through this LED. And we also know that our supply voltage is 5 volts. So plus 5 volts. DC. DC. That's not an O. That's a DC. Hunter, we are going to be designing a little PCB like this one because I need to put this little sensor and the capacitors and everything on my final PCB design, and I'm using this as a test to get into my SWOUS. SWOUS. Is that what that is, Joker? SWOUS. That shit's so dumb. But I'm basically using this to get into this software, this Easy EDA right here that I've not really used before. So I'm kind of just figuring it out. You want to build a house between 2 countries, Blake. It's like a subtle flex. You're good at building stuff? There's a lot of houses like that. Are you good at just building anything, Sway Killer? Because that is, that's cool. That's cool shit. But anyway, we have 25 milliamps, and we also know the typical voltage drop across this from the datasheet is 2 volts. So we need to add a resistor here, right? So here's our resistor. And now we need to find the size of this resistor that will limit our current to 25 milliamps with a 3 volt drop across it, because here we have it connected to ground, and then will be connected to our +5 rail up here. Okay, so we're trying to find the size of this resistor. Yeah, you and Blake should collab, because you guys are fucking crazy at building shit. If you guys both like cars too. I'm not very good at cars, I'm not gonna lie. My sister's friend wants a TV hung up, so I made her buy me $2.50 potato logs. Potato logs? Exactly. That's right, Blake. $2.50 potato logs. Those sound good. Those sound good. So, guys, how do we find the size of this resistor? Any takers? Do you guys want to know? It's not that hard. It's really not. If you know V, your voltage, equals your current times your resistance, you can figure this out. It's quite easy. It's quite easy, guys. So easy. Just kidding. If you guys don't know, I'm going to show you right now. It's like they canceled my school for all week for 6 inches of snow. Yeah, our shit wouldn't get canceled for that up here. It was like -20. It was like -40 with the wind chill, and they didn't even cancel school. So it's like half the people can't even get there because like nobody's car will start. Which, if only we made our cities would have like multiple modes of transportation, you know, be more resilient. Put everything in the freezer and go home. Oh my god. 1.5, my power went off at work. Jesus. Yeah, I believe it. It's been cold as shit. V equals I times R. So, we know our current is 25 milliamps, and our voltage is 3 volts across here. So we want 25 milliamps flowing through this resistor, and our voltage drop is 3 volts, because there's 2 volts across here, 0 volts here, and yeah. Because since this is a diode, it's gonna have like 2 volts across it, like at all times, and doesn't really change much, depending on the current being supplied. Or actually, depending on the current being supplied, this voltage stays about around 2 volts. So it's a good approximation. So anyway, V equals I times R. We know our voltage is 3 volts. Just trying to find this R here. R. And we know it's equal to 25 milliamps times our resistance R. And some simple algebra, you can do 3 volts divided by 25 milliamps. So we pull up the calculator. Solve for R, right? Pull up the calculator. 3 divided by 0.025. We need a 120 ohm resistor to drive this LED at full brightness. Which is interesting because I don't think that I don't think this, because the one on this board already is at 1K. What if you like just don't use a resistor? Do you want to see what happens? Because I have a I can show you. The resistor limits the current into a diode. So a diode acts like a diode. It doesn't really explode, it just burns out. Oh, you've exploded? Yeah, so the resistor is for limiting the current through the LED. And since it's a diode, if you increase like voltage slightly, like the current, oh, let me show you. The current and voltage diode graph. This is usually what they look like. So here's your typical like voltage of your diode, and so right here it's like 0.7, but it actually, this is used as an approximation, so you'll have a voltage drop for a normal like power diode, you'll have like a voltage drop of like 0.7 volts, but for a light emitting diode, an LED, we usually, this voltage is around like 2 volts usually. It depends on the color of the LED, but for the red one, it's around 2 volts that I'm using. But it's actually a curve like this. So basically when you increase the voltage across the diode, nothing really happens, no current is flowing. And then right around 0.7 volts, this is called the like turn on voltage usually. And that means like that your current through the diode is going to exponentially increase as the voltage barely changes. So if you don't have a resistor, that this current builds up really quick and you blow out your diode like super fast. So that's the idea. That's the point of the 120 ohms. Welcome back, Sway Killer. Also, you can control how much current there is from a voltage. Exactly, Blake, exactly. Yes. So I know that at peak brightness, there will be about a 2 volt drop across this diode LED at 25 milliamps, because that is like the operating like current according to the data sheet. Nah, what's up? What's up, Nah? So we know our resistor here is equal to 120 ohms. So instead of this 1K ohm, I'm gonna have a 120 ohm. 120 ohm. Ugh, what is this slop? Nah. But I think the 1K is also fine because it doesn't need to be very bright. It doesn't even really need to be on here at all because this will be all internally. How do you feel about TikTok being super glitchy recently? Dude, TikTok has been just slop recently, nah. No, okay, yeah. I thought I was going a little crazy too. No, people have been, I looked at Down Detector this morning. This shit has been so ass, bro. Same with like Windows too. I think it's just like all the AI coding. This is my hypothesis, and others as well. But I think all these companies are like, hey, we can just like write a lot of this code with AI. And sure, that's great until a point. But you're not, a lot of people I doubt are doing checks as to all the other stuff the AI is changing. For real, all day I've had the exact same videos just recirculating. Shit. Got sold? TikTok got sold? Nah. That's crazy. Yeah, TikTok's sold out, bro. Explains it. TikTok's so dog shit. Shit's so ass. Let me check something quick. Whoopsie. Oh, man. Get that off. You guys can't see. I think I might end the stream early tonight, guys. In like 15 minutes. Not early, really, but I just got some other stuff to catch up on, unfortunately, that isn't related to this, so I want to keep you guys posted with what I'm doing specifically in regards to the battery, but other things, I don't know how interesting that is. Engineering 102, or English? Yeah, you should do your English. Nah, it's just kind of... Well, the US market bought the USA share of it, right. Which is genius. If they control the media, they control us. Yeah. Let's find a 120 ohm resistor. Actually, fuck it. I'm just using the 1K because I don't know a better way of searching for these right now. So, we're going to add some traces. And I'm going to actually pull this up again. This will be useful. Our plus 5 volts connects to our C bypass, which is our 0.1 microfarads. This is you can filter them out. You had all selected. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? This is a bit easier. 120K is too much. We're close, I feel. Aha! Ah, it's the wrong size. Nah, it's fine. This 1K is fine. Click the word resistor on the left. Okay. Okay, okay. I don't know how that much... maybe this will help. I just need... oh, nah. It's already filtered to resistors, though. These are all, like, different types. I just need, like, basic, like... whatever. Low current and voltage resistors. At the top. Now it's busted. What? Maybe not. That's okay. The 1K will be fine. It doesn't really matter because I'm probably going to remove this LED anyway. And I would like to start my own mechanic business. Oh. I'd recommend, if you can start your own Soy Killer, to do that because mechanics are being like chopped right now. Like, yeah, start small. Exactly. What do we want? Okay, 5 volts, and then it's connected to... what do we have here? Let me close this. Don't save that. Plus 5 volts, 8. Connect to pin 8 and also to ground through C bypass. And we want our wire. Huge. Huge. Perfect, yo. Looks ugly though. I like how they have it here. So mine isn't set up that way. Oh, go away. Ew. Can I rotate this? Yeah, that looks good. Better anyway. How's it going, my dude? It's going good, Nick. I'm just trying to recreate this little... me and my best friend is talking about it. Can I click and see what it does? For some reason, invite button on the duet thing. You can try it out, Blake. You want to talk to you so bad, Maggie? Right now, though, Nick, I'm trying to redesign this ACS 712 current sensor. So, nothing crazy. Some chill stuff. And then we have a... this is also attached to ground. This is... oh, you're telling me I never input that LED? Bruh. 0805 red. Right. That makes sense. I never did that. I never did. Flip. Oh shit, guys, my fucking bucket is done. My popcorn bucket. What is this for? I eat crayons. This is for getting this sensor board onto my actual final PCB. And it's also for me to figure out this software right now because I'm not too familiar with it. And I've done work. It's pretty similar to Fusion 360 though. So, do you have to solder? I probably will at some point. Yeah. I don't think I can order this with a. I don't think I can order a populated board very cheap. Because usually if you order them like populated, they're a bit more expensive. But I'll have to look. I'll have to look, to be honest. I'll have to look into it. Because I think some companies, they do like the populated boards, and they're not really expensive, so I think I probably would do that. But we're copying this kind of right now. We're really copying this board. My parents said we are not going to the store to get Takis. Yikes. Huge yikes, maybe. Your girlfriend started speaking Spanish? Batman? Sad emoji. She started speaking Spanish. Has she not? Does she not speak Spanish? Is this like... is this like new? I don't understand. Or is she learning Spanish? V out. Uh-huh, okay. 7 is our V out. So this will be our V out. Probably in like 5 minutes, Nick. Not gonna lie. Because I got some other stuff to do, is all. But hey, I appreciate you guys sticking around. This isn't like the most exciting stream, not gonna lie. I get it. But it's part of the battery design work, so it has to be done. It has to be. And then we take this capacitor, rotate left. That's good. The ceramic capacitors are nice because unlike the electrolytics, they are non-polarized, so you can just put them in any direction. Of course. Yes, but Nick, I do appreciate you sticking around and watching and being part of my wonderful moderation team. So these are going to get connected. Boom. Boom. I believe that's right. No, that's not right. Okay. Looks a lot better. There we go. Okay, cool. That's good stuff. Of course, Nick, that's awesome. I never said none, but I'd be back. But I've been back for a minute. Oh, well, welcome back, OG. 27 OG. Let's see here. Now, this side, these gotta get wired together. And so do these. Because this IC is a little different from other ICs, of course. And we don't really need the ground. Just need some sort of connector, like wire terminal. What would you call this? Wire terminal? Yeah. Something like this. Worth Electronics. On DigiKey. Crazy. Wire to board terminal. And I don't get anything for terminal? Is it because I have resistors filtered? Next. What is all this slop? I don't want any of this slop, guys. I just read that and I don't know if I could ever read that. It's meant you a W gang. Oh, you could figure this stuff out. I mean, I'm not reading like the Mandarin, the Chinese characters, but I mean, I'm just looking at the pictures right now. I'm looking for a picture that matches this picture. Something that looks like this. I keep getting these metal, like, terminals. And I don't want something like that. What is this specifically called? Wire to board terminal block. Terminal block? Maybe that helped a little bit. What? Oh. I see what you're saying, JK. Don't mind me. Sometimes it's a little confusing out there. God, I don't know what to look up. Wire to board. What do they call this? I think I applied for an internship at this Worth Electronic place. They're alright. It would be cool, but it's like, do I want to make wire terminals all day? Nah. This isn't even the right data sheet. Fuck you. I don't know who manages DigiKey's site, but this is wrong. Actually, it might not be wrong. I think it just might be these ones in general. Maybe. What about something like... I keep misclicking off the stream, it's making me so mad now. It's okay. You gotta be doing that in comments. I mean, it happens, JK. What can I say? We're all human, right? Wire. Ah, here we go. Maybe if I search wire to board. This looks better. This looks more promising. Maybe. Maybe this is more promising. Shit's ass, bruh. Oh! That's close. Phoenix Contact? We love Phoenix Contact, guys. We love them. Don't we love Phoenix Contact? I should just look at this part here and search this up. Wait, this is only rated for 10 amps? Whoever designed this fucking does not care about anything. So, that's all I have to say. AM301. I'm just looking up the part number on here. Nope. Let's try a different number. Well, there isn't really another number. AM301. Is that even online? All right, Zach, since you're ending stream soon, I'm going to hop out and have a good one, Zach. You too, Nick. Hi, Angel. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know when next stream is. Of course, I will keep you guys posted. 100%. 100% I will. If I can find this damn frickin'. Oh, here we go. I don't know what to call this, guys. I don't know what... Let's ask Grok. What's Grok think? Can I, like, imagine? Can I import a picture? Oh, here we go. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it up to the camera. Hold up to the camera, make sure it's focused. Get my face out of frame. Are we serious, guys? Can I just get a focus here? No vape opening tonight, Aiden. I'm sorry. I pop up again, Nick. I don't think they want me to leave. You gotta stay forever. No, Angel. I'm working on that right now. I'm trying to get this clear, so I can easily upload a picture to my AI assistant here. Because I don't know exactly what to call this. Wait. God, that's annoying. There, perfect. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a screenshot of my camera on stream and I'm uploading. What would you call this green wire connector? Wire to board. Like, don't know, like... Useless. Useless Grok. Oh my god. Skip selection. A screw terminal block. PCB screw terminal. Okay. That makes sense. Oh! Guys, that actually worked. Holy shit. We've been saved. We figured out what they're called. Screw terminals. I should have known that, but whatever. It doesn't matter. You muted Angel? No. Wait. Angel is someone else's sister who watches. Is that right, Angel? You can unmute. Oh, it's okay, Batman. No, like, I don't know. If they say it like a couple times, they say, I popped up again. Nick, you gotta get out of here. It's okay, Batman. Like, if they say it a couple times, it's like, yeah, you can let that slide. But if people are like, you know, that's when it's like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I get it, because it's like I don't respond right away because I'm like focused elsewhere, but like, cut me some slack. Phoenix Contact. We love Phoenix Contact. Is this 3? I wonder if I'll ever get my macro to work. Oh, I gotta go to work tomorrow, guys. Buchanan? The heck? Like Daisy Buchanan? Holy shit. 3 roses from Buchanan, dude. That's awesome. You are goated for that, Buchanan. You're fucking goated for that. I hope you know. I hope you know. This one looks aight. Maybe I want one with bigger terminals. this one looks good. No result. Okay, maybe not that one. Mad refried beans with cheese and sour cream and then dipping Doritos in it. Holy shit. Sounds pretty good. Maggie. NGL. Because this one doesn't even exist. I like that one though. Why does everything I like have to not exist? I don't want one like that's vertical like that. It just looks ugly AF. Can I look at this one? Really? Bro. Deck, I'm going to just stay until the stream actually ends because TikTok likes you so much. Okay, okay, Nick. It'll be soon. I just gotta find this like one connector, and I'll call it good. This one looks good. What are these rated for? Ah, 24 amps. Good. Yeah, this will be good. You're coming with me, bro. You're coming with me. Oh. What the heck? Rotate. There we go. Wait, what the hell? Where was that? Okay, here. Right. It doesn't do this. No, this is right. Never mind. Yeah, this is good. So then what you can do is once you have everything wired up, which this should be wired up just fine, there should be a button here. I'm gonna hit File, Save, and I'm making this big screen so I can actually find how to transfer this over. Hi, Kay. Hi there, Sophia. And Caterus. Yo. Shit. You guys are just now tuning in. What is this? All these new boards? This can go away. Delete. I got it. I got it, yes. Okay. Here we go. Well. What? Test schematic. What is going on? Get me out of here! Okay. What's the mod's name that we were playing Roblox with? Not Dev? Jack? Rye? Oh yeah, Dev. He doesn't have Rye in his name. That's Rye though. Pretty sure. Okay, guys, we got to a good point. The one who had his camera on. Yeah, that was Rye. But yeah, he's like usually Dev. I don't know his exact full TikTok name, but it begins with Dev. But anyway, guys, we finally have our PCB components. We just now need to make a PCB and everything else, and we will do that later. Because right now, I'm chilling, bruh. Holy shit, Buchanan. Thank you for the 5 more roses. I see you. He's cute, Maggie? You'll have to let Ryan know. Yeah, literally. Literally, Nick. This is like pivotal. This is ground revelation. I don't even know. Zach, clip this. Good work today, Zach. Yes. Good work to you guys, too. All of you guys. I know this was a bit of a slower stream, but I appreciate you being here, nonetheless, of course. And, literally, Batman said. For real, clip that. This is getting clipped, Maggie, I guess. But anyway, guys. This has been cool. I've learned quite a lot about Easy EDA so far. And, Rude. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be clipped. I'm not gonna clip it. Sorry, guys. I don't clip my stuff. But if you guys clip stuff, I'd have no choice. I'd have no choice. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys soon, probably Tuesday for another stream. And I'm hoping to get either some stream highlights out in the meantime, or okay, good, Maggie. It's all forgiven. Hoping to get some stream highlights out, and or another like kind of update stream on sometime between next stream, or an update. Mention me in your highlights. Good to see about that, Nick. I mentioned like Jordan because he donated like 10 galaxies, and then I haven't heard from Jordan since you're the best mod. Because I can't pick favorites. You guys all do amazing. The only reason I did Jordan is because he donated like 10 fucking galaxies, which is ridiculous. But yeah, he's fucking crazy, JK. It's fucking so dumb. I can't believe it. You too, Maggie. Have a good night, and to the rest of you as well, have a wonderful night. I will see you guys soon enough. Soon enough. And until then, have a good one.